a lot more is going to happen still. It's not like he's going to just stop here and that's it. No, he's going to continue to do more and more stuff, but we got to talk about what he's already done with immigration. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new video, and I hope everyone is having a great day. I'm having a great day myself, and before I get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. These are great ways to support the daily content, but enough of the promotional stuff. Let's get into it because we have to talk about the Trump presidency because Donald Trump continues to get win after win after win. I mean, I am still in complete shock at how much Trump has really done just in 3 days. Like, I thought Trump was going to do a lot because, well, he has nothing to lose now. He doesn't have to worry about re-election. This is his final term. He can do whatever the hell he wants, especially after the American people gave him a huge mandate back in November. But I don't think anyone, even the most optimistic people, thought that Trump would do this much in what? 3 days? Like, if you would have told me that he did all of this in 4 years, I would have said, wow, that's a successful presidency. He did a great job, and he had a great 4 years. Well, it's been what? 4 days? It's been like 3 full days and 1 half day. He's been in the White House for 3.5 days, and already he keeps getting win after win after win, and he continues to do more and more stuff. And the biggest issue is focused on the most, of course, has been the issue of immigration, which it's a surprise to absolutely no one. Like, yeah, this was one of the issues that got Trump the presidency, not just in 2024, but even back in 2016. This was the one issue that really catapulted Trump into the spotlight and made him the president. And, well, he has taken the issue very seriously. It's not like he did it in 2016 or whatever, but you could argue with his first term, yeah, he did a lot of good stuff when it comes to immigration, but what he's done in just, 4 days has easily surpassed what he did in 4 years back in 2017, back in 2018, back in 2019. Now, a lot more is going to happen still. It's not like he's going to just stop here and that's it. No, he's going to continue to do more and more stuff, but we got to talk about what he's already done with immigration. Now, he's done so much. I mean, it's just incredible. We can't even keep up with everything he's done. But effectively, anything Joe Biden has done in the last 4 years when it comes to immigration, he reversed it. Day one. All right? First thing he did, declare a national emergency at the southern border. Actually get ICE agents to do their frickin' job. Start doing raids in cities like Chicago, Boston, New York, LA, etc. Just any big city that has a migrant problem. The Trump White House actually did something. They're fixing the issue right now. But even with everything he's done, all right, like he's done a lot of good things in just 3 days? Despite that, you still had people complaining about, oh, it's not enough. It's only 500 deportations a day, and that's less than Biden's presidency, in the end of it at least, which, okay. It is true that, yeah, at the start, first couple of days, it was slightly less compared to what Biden was doing, all right? I understand that. But here's the difference. Trump is actually working on fixing the issue of immigration. Joe has done nothing, or did nothing for years. And Trump's actually doing something about it. But fine, okay, we need more deportations every single day. People are saying, oh, if he upped that up to 2,000, 3,000, hell, maybe even 4,000 per day, that's a win. That's a good thing. And I agree with that. We need as many people deported as possible because we only got 4 years with Trump, and yeah, more than likely Vance is going to win in 28, but let's just assume we only got 4 years to actually fix the issue. So yeah, we need to deport as many people as possible. Well, Tom Homan, the border czar, he just announced on Fox News earlier today that the U.S. Air Force is now supplying aircraft to help with deportations, and now they're expected to deport over 5,000 people per day. Yeah, 5,000. That's a jump from 500 people per day. It's as if the Trump White House couldn't magically on day one get 10 million people deported. It's like, oh yeah, they need time to actually enforce their policies. It's not just, oh, it's a magical thing and within seconds they deported 20 million people. No, you need to build up towards this. And now Tom Homan on day 4 just announced, yeah, we have the U.S. Air Force helping with deportations. And Caroline Leavitt, who is the press secretary, she posted this. Deportation flights have begun. President Trump is sending a strong and clear message to the entire world. If you illegally enter the United States of America, you will face severe consequences. Yeah, so now their goal is to have 5,000 people deported every single day. That's more than what a lot of people wanted. Like, yeah, I wanted more people deported, but you gotta understand that Trump's policies, they gotta take at least a couple days. I mean, to think that these policies automatically within seconds go into effect and then they magically deport 30,000 people. No, that doesn't happen. But now, the Trump White House is saying, yeah, we're going to try to deport 5,000 people per day, which is just them deporting. And there's one X factor to all of this that not enough people are talking about. You're going to have a bunch of people self-deport. Like, they look at this and say, oh, crap. 5,000 people per day. They're not pissing around. Maybe we should get out of here before we get deported. Because Trump also signed legislation and reform to the system where it's like, yeah, if you are deported, right, if we catch you and you're deported, you cannot get citizenship for like 20 plus years or something in the line of that. It's like, yeah, we are actually telling people, get out of here. You cannot break your laws and expect you to magically become a citizen. No, get out of here. But what makes this kind of sad is Trump did this in 4 days, right? He's done all of this in 4 days. You're telling me that the Biden presidency, the Biden White House, couldn't do this in 4 years? You're telling me that Trump on day 1, hell, within 5 minutes, he declared a national emergency. He's actually fixing the issue right away. Where the hell was Biden and his White House for years? It's as if these people are so incompetent, they have no clue what the hell they're doing. I mean, it's not this complicated. Just deport these people. They're here illegally. We know who they are, and they're still here. Get rid of them. They broke our laws. How is it fair for people that actually went through the valid process, became citizens after many years in the process, and how is it fair for them to be told, oh yeah, by the way, these illegal immigrants that cut the line, yeah, they become citizens before you. What? All you're doing is incentivizing illegal immigration. And the Trump White House is not messing around. In fact, they just announced a new order today. The Trump administration is empowering federal immigration officials to revoke the legal status of hundreds of thousands of migrants that former President Biden allowed into the U.S. and seek their deportation, according to an internal DHS memo obtained by CBS News. So Trump's not just going after the people that jumped the border and they're still illegal. No, the people that broke our laws and magically got legal status from the Biden administration, even though they broke the law, they're getting deported. The Trump administration is saying, no. You're not a citizen. You did not go through the valid process. You broke our laws, and just because Joe said so, you're not a citizen. Get out of here. Does this sound like a presidency that's just going to do nothing for 4 years? I mean, we're in day 4, and Trump is already doing stuff like this. We're not in year 3, and then Trump's like, oh yeah, we're going to finally deport people. No, it's day 4, and already the Trump White House and administration, they're already beginning mass deportations. They're already signing more and more executive orders to fix this once and for all. I mean, this is incredible. He is doing everything he can to fix this issue. And the most ironic part about all of this is the amount of deportations the Trump administration is going to get might not actually be the true scale of what he's doing. Like, yeah, deporting 5,000 people per day, that's a big deal. That's a big number. But when you factor in people that are self-deporting, you know, people are like, oh yeah, we're about to get deported, so let's get out of here before they deport us, because if we get deported, we can't be citizens. We lose that opportunity. So you know what? well, let's just get out of here quickly. Before we get deported, let's self-deport out of here. Let's go back to Mexico, to Guatemala, wherever we came from, go back. That's the one factor that not enough people are talking about. There's a bunch of people that look at this and say, oh, we're out of here. We don't want to get deported. We don't want to lose the chance to become a citizen. So, yeah, we're gonna leave. We're going back to wherever we came from. That's a good thing. That's why I really believe the Trump administration, they're doing this so quick and they're doing it with such strength. They want to send a clear message. You break our laws, you're gone. You gotta go through the legal process that we have established, or else you cannot become a citizen. You don't get rewarded by breaking the law. Good. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see what Trump does with the issue of legal immigration. Though we can probably guess he's not going to mess around with that either if we're looking at stuff like this where he's saying that those that got legal status under Biden, no, they're getting deported. So, we're starting with illegal immigration, but already it is sending a clear message that America's back. We are doing our jobs again. We are fixing the issue of immigration, hopefully once and for all. Hopefully this is the beginning of finally solving this crisis that's been going on for many years now. So it's very early in the Trump presidency, but how can anyone be mad about this? How? This is good stuff. This is stuff that people voted for. They wanted secured borders. They wanted deportations. I mean, in fact, there's a bunch of polls coming out now. It's like 60% of Americans, they support mass deportations. They support deporting as many people as we possibly can and as quickly as possible. 10 years ago, it was like 30%. Just in 4 years because of Biden, we went from the vast majority of people are against it to, oh yeah, the majority of Americans, they support what Trump's doing right now. And if he actually could deport, like, I don't know, 10 million illegals in 4 years, and that's just the ones we actually deport, that would be huge. And if we get a Vance presidency and he continues that, we might get rid of nearly every single illegal in the next 12 years. Which I know sounds crazy, but with what the Trump administration wants to do when it comes to their deportation goal, it's entirely possible. It is entirely possible that we actually deport basically every single illegal migrant in America right now. Which, I imagine just saying that 10 years ago, but it's entirely possible because we have a White House that knows what the hell they're doing. You have Tom Homan, who doesn't piss around, he knows what he's doing, saying, yeah, we're going to do everything we can to fix this issue. We're going to supply aircraft to increase deportations. We're going to shut down the border. We put the military in the border. We're going to build the wall. We're going to do raids. We're going to go after all these people. It's the beginning of something incredible. Now, again, we'll see what happens in a couple months, but if you supported Trump, even if you didn't, you have to like what he's doing. He's keeping his promises. He promised, I will fix this issue. On day one, I will begin mass deportations. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Godspeed to all of you.